Welcome back to Reaching Freedom, and I did it. I actually ordered my 2026 Ford F250. We were in the market for an F250 simply because we're purchasing a Airstream trailer, and we needed something that's much larger than an F150 or three-quarter ton truck to actually pull. So we went with the Ford. We looked at the GMC. We looked at the Chevy, the Ram, and we ended on the Ford F250. The Ford, it's just those seats that are in the Ford are just comfortable as heck. And before I go on, I want to say like and subscribe and comment, if you will. I've ordered my F250. That's what I'm going to talk about, some of the things that I ordered in the vehicle. And many people have been asking me about this little emblem behind me. What that is, that I was a warrant officer in the Army before I retired, and that's the squash bug. That's the squash bug that we used to wear on our collar, being a part of the warrant officer corps. For those of you that ask me that, that's what that is. It's a Army warrant officer squash bug. That disappeared from the uniform. I think it was in the late 90s that disappeared. But I actually was a warrant officer at that time. And so I had an opportunity to wear that squash bug. But back to the truck. We ordered F250 2026 model, the gray, carbonized gray color, the 7.3 Godzilla engine, the gas engine. Didn't want the diesel, as I said before, 4x4, the torque shift, and the 3.73 rear locking. I went with the electronic locking and the Lariat. One of the things about the Lariat package that we ordered is the front end of the Lariat, of the truck, of the F250. If you don't get a black appearance package, you have to deal with all that chrome. And we decided, my wife and I, the chrome on the front of the vehicle is something that we don't like. We like the black appearance package much better. So the Lariat is what we're going with. The Lariat 4x4 with the single rear wheel. And we ended up getting the ultimate package and the black appearance package. There's some good things that come with the ultimate packages. I was looking down through it. You get a discount for the Lariat. Those black rims that come there that are blacked out is pretty nice. Power folding, telescoping mirrors on the side. You're going to need that for the trailer that we're going to pull in Airstream trailer, 28 foot. And those power telescoping mirrors, I hope that's not something that breaks. I haven't seen anything on the social media that talks about that being a problem, but that's what we're getting. And then a 6-inch black angular running board. Running board is something we're going to need. My wife is only 5'2" on a good day, so she's going to have to use that often to step up into the vehicle. The vehicle is pretty high off the ground. The actual front of the vehicle comes up to her head about right here. So it's something that she's going to be using on a regular basis. And moving on down, tailgate step. That tailgate step is nice to have. The spray-in bed liner comes with it. The rear backlight defrost. The remote start system for the 2026 model is you still have that key locking system that you can order as an addition with the Lariat package. But I didn't order it with this. Hopefully, before my vehicle goes into the production line, I can still stick that into my order. Trailer brake controller, the box lighting, the spare tire carrier, and the jack. I did go with the blind spot monitoring system and the TPS. I also ended up getting the brown or the Baja color, the interior. The carbonized gray on the outside with the gray and the Baja color seats. It's just a nice look. And one of the things we wanted as we rolled down the road is being comfortable. And the other thing too about the Ford F250, we're looking at a quality of the vehicle, and I'm not doing a commercial for Ford, but the quality of the Ford vehicle just comes out above the others and what I've been experiencing from my research. It's quality, and you're looking for a vehicle that's going to last, and it's going to last a good 10 years and go through the test of time. This Ford F250 is a vehicle for that. I got the dual battery, got the Pro Power on board, and max recline seats is something that my wife wanted to have. She's going to be on the passenger side riding most of the time, and it makes it much more comfortable for her. So I got on the vehicle that I selected. And what I ended up doing, I did a list of things that I wanted on my F250, and I took that down to the local dealer. and I had to put $500 down, and I ordered my vehicle. Now, I wanted a 2025. I wanted an F250 from a 2025 model. But every time a 2025 model with the specifications of this, as I select it, pops up as being available, that thing is gone. By the time I get to the dealership or call around or even have the dealer research the vehicle, that vehicle is gone. So trying to find those specifications, I just say, hey, I'm going to wait. Now, it's mentioned anywhere from 3 to 6 months for the vehicle to come. I don't see anybody doing any real extensive videos about the F2026 interior on the social media at this point, but hopefully we'll get there soon. And in talking to the dealership, my vehicle is expected to arrive anywhere from the end of October, the beginning of November. So we'll see how it comes out. Now, I did receive on that day a confirmation from Ford Motor Company with the 4-digit code, that my order was received. And once the VIN number in the order has been put in, I can actually check my vehicle or check the status of my vehicle as it goes along the process. And hopefully that will come soon. But as for now, I did get the confirmation and I have the 4-digit code. I just don't have the VIN number. It hasn't been put into production. And the suggested wait time right now is anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And hopefully I'm on the latter end of that. So it's August. And so we're going September, October, November. Yes, the dealership actually mentioned that I should receive the vehicle. That we shall see if that vehicle actually arrives at the end of October. And when it does arrive, rest assured, I'm going to go through it in some excruciating detail of exactly what I have on the vehicle. Again, if I said anything that's useful to you, and if you like the videos, please take the time to like and subscribe and comment if you will. Anything that you can provide as guidance to me as I go through this process with this vehicle. If you got an F250 or 2024 or 2023, and if there's any issues that you're aware of with that 7.3 Godzilla engine, just point me in the right direction, comment, and I'll get right back with you. Now, this is Reaching Freedom, and I'll see you next time.